Last time we have seen that debt to GDP ratio by country. In this entire calculation, India is doing very well. India's debt is very much lesser compared to the other countries. But if you want to decide which political party is doing well or which political party is not doing well in the country, you have to decide their expenditure on education and health majorly. So there are three areas where every country growth depend upon and the people quality of life will depend upon. One is infrastructure, second is education of the people, third is healthcare spend on the people. Okay, these three areas if we analyze, we will see that political party or that government is working for the people or they are working for their own benefits kind of. Okay, here I'm not, it's not a political related thing, just I'm doing my own research and trying to find out which country is doing good expenditure on healthcare and which country is not doing well. Okay, per capita health expenditure by the country, this is this list you can see here, it's from the World Bank. Current health expenditure per capita mean on each person how many dollars, US dollars, the country is spending. That means the number of populations by the spend will come. So when we look at it and sort it according to the most recent value, we have seen United States is spending $10,623.85 on each person. So this is useful. That means the spend is on for building a hospital, for healthcare facilities, for free something medicine, or for discounting, or there are many things involved in it. But on average, they are spending 10,000 rupees on it. The next is Switzerland. The third is Norway, Iceland. All these countries they are spending. When I'm trying to search for India, it is at not in a good way. It is at very lower level. India, if you see, just $72.83 they're spending on the healthcare. That is the reason in India many hospitals, government hospitals especially, they are unable to provide good service to the patients. Okay, so after that, after us Zambia, Ghana, that means these are our African countries. Even African countries are spending better than us on healthcare. Okay, Haiti, Sudan, this Nepal, all these countries spending less than us. This is the list. Okay, you can search it online and you can get it. And this is one thing. And current healthcare expenditure percentage of the GDP. This is according to the current like a country's income versus expense. I can say healthcare expenditure, how much percentage they are spending on their entire yearly GDP. Okay, so on that list, if we see, India is spending just the better countries are spending like 19, 15 or 10%. I feel more than 10% is good. Like they are spending very well kind of. But when we look at India, India spend is not even at 6%, not even at 5%, not even at 4%, not even, I think we are at 3.54%. So the country which has huge population, I feel the spend must be on like this healthcare. The more percentage of the GDP must be spent on healthcare, so that the government hospitals can give better service, better quality of the service, where we can the people who are in poor or middle class segment can utilize the services instead of spending huge money for private hospitals. Most of the middle class people unable to go to government hospitals because of the poor service which they provide. Okay, if government can do that, we can save lot much money on healthcare expenditure, and we can save that money and we can grow. Most of the people becoming poor or going into middle class, they are struggling in debts. The reason is unexpected accidents, unexpected healthcare expenditure, like some kind of dengue fevers or some kind of things happening to that family. If they don't have access to the funds, they immediately go for 2 rupees interest or 5 rupees interest kind of, and they take the loan and they pay for hospital. Okay, because as there is no trust on government hospitals, most of the people going for private hospitals. If we can go to the government hospitals with a trust and with the level of thinking, they definitely help us kind of, then the middle class segment can save lot much money. Okay, the next parameter we need to check is expenditure on education. Okay, government expenditure on education total percent of the GDP. So when we compare the income versus the expenditure percentage, this American Samoa country, that kind of country is spending approximate 14.7. Cuba is spending 12.8 percentage of their entire income, I can say, in our layman language. Norway is spending approximate 7.6 percentage for education. Okay, in this list also we are at, I think, 3 point somewhere, 3 point India is at 3.5 percentage only. That means we are doing very bad on doing expenditure on giving quality education to the poor or middle class, I can say. This is the reason most of our money is going out of our pocket. Most of the money is going out of the middle class people's pockets. The reason is, one is health and another is education. Okay, if we can educate our children in government schools, and if we can go to the hospital, government hospitals, mean our income is not affected that much because of these things. Okay, we can save a lot much money. So this is the percentage of like we compared with this GDP. If we compare the same with per capita, on per person how much amount they are spending. So this is the World Bank data. The data which I am showing is from World Bank. So Cuba is spending $49, I can say, and on each student, I can say. Okay, Serbia, Albania, all these things. When we look at India, India is very, we have to scroll down. I think India, I'm unable to find. Just $9.8 is spending on education. That is the reason India is like we are very low at government education. Previously we were okay, but nowadays if we see the population growth and all, private hospitals and private schools are growing, private colleges are growing, nothing like anything, and we are unable to educate people. That means we are unable to give free education to the like middle class and the lower middle class people. Okay, so like these are the other countries, you can see. I'm just talking about the numbers. I'm not against or favor to any political party. If you look at the government expenditure on education and healthcare must be grown. Then only our country will grow to the next level. We can compete China, we can compete US, we can do many miracles if we can do this properly. That's it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.